Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hey, what's...
I'll
Jeez.
do whatever the hell I want.
I just swear, I just...
Minecraft on YouTube.
Oh my god. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Chris. Welcome back to, once again, another episode of Minecraft. It's been a little while. I am joined by Gigi once again, and we're joined by my good friend Coco, our punk mastermind.
Listen, I'm a punk. I'll play Minecraft. I don't care. I'll continue to be the 14-year-old asshole I've always been. I don't care.
Sure. How old are you now? Like, now you're like, what?
I'm 18.
18. Yeah,
I've been playing this game for like 8 years. I want to die. Like, what, 7? I've been playing since I was a wee lad. Listen, it doesn't matter how many years I've been playing this game. All that matters is that I'm hardcore.
Wait,
and
Coco needs a bed.
Yeah, I was just about to say we have to get.
Are you holding the bed?
Yeah, we got this.
Why is it tiny? Has it always been like that?
No, I think
What, the bed?
it's now 3D instead.
Oh, Coco,
as you
what
hold
color do you want your bed?
it. What color?
Oh, can it be rainbow? Can it be gay?
Sorry.
Can it be as gay as fucking possible, please?
Can you make the bed gay? I can make the bed gay. Sorry.
Experience love that it's never experienced before.
Listen, that bed will know what true love is. I hate that I said that.
Alright,
bad.
we can clip that now and use it whenever.
I wasn't even paying attention.
I was just saying stuff that I should not be saying. Gigi knows how gross I am.
Coco's disgusting. Just kidding.
Oh no, it's true.
Oh my god.
There are things.
Go ahead.
Hey, Chris. I have a small problem.
What's that?
I think I trapped myself.
You can escape through that block right
Oh,
there.
oh thank God.
On this episode of Minecraft, we're gonna be probably looking for a swamp while Coco tells us punk stories, or just any stories. I think Coco is a very good storyteller. Like they do a very good job.
Are we sure about that? A good 10 minutes about how playing Minecraft made me a core person.
I think that's what part of the storytelling makes it interesting. So
it'll be like a podcast, except with Gigi screaming occasionally.
Minecraft.
But that's sort of what most of our conversations are. Did you make me a bed? Thank you. That's beautiful. Gigi knows what colors I like.
I dropped it over there.
Thank you.
All right.
Hey, I'm still uncomfortable.
Why?
Has it always looked like this?
The bed?
The bed, they changed it. It used to be like it looked like flat before. Now it's 3D.
Yeah,
It's 3D.
hate because it just looks like a tiny version of a bed. You get like
It's funny looking. Honestly,
remember the sequel to Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
like that's what you think it's that. It's that with the bed.
Remember the sequel to Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
I know the first one. What happened in the second one?
I don't know.
Well, the kids got unshrunk. They actually got the opposite of shrunk. They got bigger.
Oh.
At least if I'm remembering the movie and I didn't just dream that up. Hold on, I need to look this up real quick.
Okay, we're gonna hold up our freaking adventure. Why don't you?
Oh, to Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. If it turns out there's no sequel, I'm gonna lose my mind.
No.
Yeah, it's called Honey, I Blew Up the Kid.
Oh God, that's a terrible title.
In 1992,
What's he got?
made movie. Yeah, blew.
Oh God,
It
Coco,
does-
you're going robot.
Am I good?
I think you're good now.
Okay, there was a sequel called Honey, I Blew Up the Kid.
Yes.
The Honey, I Blew Up the Kids. It doesn't mean like an explosive. Like, he didn't plant a bomb in the kids. He didn't refer to the anarchist cookbook, which would have been relevant at the time. But he didn't like plant an explosive in the child and like blow up the child. It means he just got bigger. I think they could have chosen wording better. Like, honey, the kids grew up. Like that would have been hilarious because
Did they
kids
miss
do
it?
that.
Most kids I know grow up.
Yeah, that's sort of the point of them.
That's how you use kids, is that they grow up. They're like when you put them, like you put them in the water and then they just grow.
They're like,
It's like the dinosaurs.
They're like the little toys that like taught kids what a pill was for the
Can we
first time.
can we
You put them in the water and they expand. It's like that's what this is going to do to your stomach to treat your headaches.
can we just real quick place our beds down as we're telling this?
Yeah.
I have no idea what's
Yeah.
happening anymore.
So
That's
like
fine.
I know, Gigi. Hey, Chris, you can only sleep at night.
Coco.
It's as close to night as it can be right now.
So, what was I saying? So, like, kids grow up. Unlike in the other classic Disney movie, Peter Pan, they don't. It's called Neverland. But, I forgot where. Oh, yeah. So, it feels like when you're holding the small bed and you place it down, you're using the thing from Honey, I Blew Up the Kids. That's what the story was getting at.
Okay. that's how we complete our story then. So you're saying like the bed so you place the bed and it gets bigger. All right.
Yeah.
All right,
I don't like that.
Fair enough.
Give me tiny bed or give me death. But like my actual problem with it is
Give me tiny. That sounds like an election campaign.
give me tiny bed or give me death. Didn't I tell you, Chris, I was an anarchist? So I'm kidding, kids. I'm not an anarchist.
I hope kids are not watching this, because
God,
honestly,
I hope to God, kids are watching this. And they
'cause
Google what the anarchist cookbook is, and they make some big mistakes. Actually, kids, please don't look up the anarchist cookbook. You may get arrested.
I tend to curse a lot and talk about real life a lot, so I don't think kids would like to watch
Gigi,
that.
you good?
No, we had saddles at home,
Oh, I
right?
thought you were about to say that you looked up the anarchist cookbook.
No.
Like, oh no!
Oh,
These
it's
are gonna
alright.
come back.
We can come back for them if
Okay.
later on. You were just right in my face, Jesus. What can you please explain a little bit in greater detail what the anarchist cooking book is?
Cookbook,
Cookbook.
Chris, not a cooking book.
Wait, you cook the book itself.
Yeah, cook the book and it blows up. End of story. No. The Anarchist Cookbook is, it was released at some point.
Cool.
Sorry. that was
Already
vague.
right nailing it around the head.
It was one of, like, the first, as far as I know, / if I recall correctly, it was one of the first, like, easily accessible, like, documents that you could find on the internet. And the Anarchist Cookbook was basically instructions on how to make different types of explosives.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I think it's highly illegal. But that doesn't matter to an anarchist. The government's not real.
Did you say they were like run by stick bugs?
Yes, actually. The government's run by stick bugs.
By the
Wow,
way,
we're really learning a lot. I think
Coco showed
Gigi,
me what a stick bug looks like, and they're terrifying.
there,
Oh yeah, I see them all the time.
Gigi, I feel like this conversation is the exact reverse of our very deep conversation that we had a few episodes back.
Right.
Yeah, this is going to be a very unique adventure. I'm looking forward to it.
It's because I'm here.
Exactly.
Also, because Chris, I haven't talked to you in a long time, which means there's a lot of life you got to catch up on here. One of them being stick bugs. I keep finding.
Are stick bugs that big part of your life? I have no idea.
So, what that awful noise was, you'll probably hear it back when you're editing, Chris. I stopped mid-sentence because I laughed and I forgot that I was sick, so just a bunch of snot came out of my nose at once.
Oh no, that's so gross.
Wow,
So,
this
it
is
felt
just
really bad.
This is just utter chaos. I'm enjoying this right now. Team
So-
Chaos.
I'm never gonna be on one of these episodes again.
No, you are probably invited even more.
So, good, Chris.
I haven't been to this one, I don't think.
So, I keep finding stick bugs near my apartment.
Rose.
Which is a problem, in all honesty. Because they're terrifying. They're just bad. I found so to get into my house, you use a little beepy thing.
Wanna go down? Gigi?
Did you just call me Gigi?
No, I'm talking. Oh, I thought I saw. I thought you were Gigi up there. There's Gigi. Okay.
This is what happens when you
Going
get two
down.
hot lady girl skins. Anyway, I was talking about the stick bugs.
Yes.
Stick bugs. So they're everywhere, and I had to touch one to get into my apartment, which I never have to do. I just have to look at them. Never.
You couldn't
real
like swat it away?
Wait, what? Well, here's the thing. Wait, what?
You couldn't like move it away, like just like shoo it?
Here's the thing. Stick bugs don't know how to shoo. I don't know if stick
I
bugs
don't know. I don't think they know how to sock either. You know.
Yeah.
That's so dumb.
You know what? I've been playing a lot of Dream Daddy. I'm getting a lot of dad jokes in me right now. So.
Admittedly, I didn't get it until Gigi said something. So thank you. But stick bugs, they like. Oh, here. Let me go back to that. When you said they don't know how to sock, I thought you meant like they don't know how to punch someone,
Well,
Like,
I mean,
they
they
don't know how to,
probably.
sock someone, and so I was like, yeah, they don't, Chris. They're bugs.
I mean,
Duh.
yeah. I mean, who knows? I mean, they might. I mean, they might have.
Have you ever
Gotten,
been punched by a stick bug?
I mean, I'm sure. Don't they have like a very similar like look as like a praying mantis?
I thought you were about to say a stick.
Well, yeah. Oh, yes. No shit. There. Yes.
I haven't seen that many praying mantises in my day. All I can describe to you is a stick bug quite literally just looks like a stick. I didn't realize there were stick bugs in near my apartment, and I ended up like they always camouflage really well because they look like sticks.
Well, that's why I'm assuming. Yes.
Yeah, but like when something's camouflaging, your brain doesn't go like, "Hey, that's a thing separate from the rest of reality." It just goes, "That's part of it." So it's like my brain was like, "Oh, there's just sticks." Because I live near trees. Sometimes there's just sticks on the floor.
Right.
But
Right.
with that,
Right.
so I've been dealing with
Oh,
that.
did
and
you pick
sometimes-
it up?
What?
Did you pick one up?
Gigi, you're more ahead of me than I am.
Sorry.
And so I would get my suspicions sometimes that there would be stick bugs around me, but I always played it off, right? Until one day, I'm getting home from work.
One dire day.
I'm getting home from work, and I look up, and I beep into my apartment when I don't have keys with me because my mother and I share keys because I was dumb and I lost a key. And so I most of the time just beep into my apartment, and I see.
I'm going the wrong.
Good job, Gigi. That was mean. Please join us.
Coming.
I'll wait for you.
Thank you.
Okay. Hey. But there was a stick bug on the buttons to beep into my apartment, and I looked at it, and I started trying to brush it. It just didn't care though, because I think they're trying to act like sticks. So they just like
Probably.
I would
I
probably
mean, no.
assume so. Yes.
so they just like freeze up when like they're being touched because they're scared. I think I haven't interacted with enough to like qualify that as like true. But I
Right.
needed to get in, and it was on the butt, so I picked it up, and I moved it, but I got scared and I dropped it.
Oh God.
But it was like it had moved, like maybe 10 minutes later. Like I came out and I like looked and it had like moved, so I assume it was okay. So
that's good.
and so I come home. I think I'm explaining anarchy to Gigi, as I do. And
I feel like it's always something different. There's always one topic that you're like very like I feel like I can talk about this for a little while.
Yeah, and so I just start talking about how the government's made of stick bugs because I wanted to relate the government to something that is fearful, spineless, no moral obligations in any way. So I chose what scares me the most now that I have realized stick bugs. I didn't mean for that to get political. Also, I'm not an anarchist. I don't know.
I think you said that like 3 times already.
I really am looking forward to like if I do end up doing like extensive edits of this video, which I probably won't, but like I just have to write a disclaimer on like everything that you say.
Just put a counter on how many times I've said the word anarchy in this video. I broke my butt.
Oh my god. This is so much fun.
Here's the thing, when you're hardcore like me, you just learned a lot about anarchy. Sorry, what were you saying?
What
Also, by the way, I'm not hardcore. I cry at the idea of my teacher's disapproval.
Oh.
I know. No, I completely, like, I resonate. It's just really funny, like, having to, like, backtrack with things, having to convince them of the backtrack.
Like, I'm not anti-authoritarian. Like, once a teacher in high school got mad at me, and I think I cried for 2 years.
Oh no.
So,
oh god. Yeah,
I'm considered working for the NSA.
Oh.
Are you gonna be the next Edward Snowden?
God, I hope not. I never want to be that pasty in my life.
Sorry, it's too late for me.
Having to get asylum in Russia.
I think you're
I don't know
Chris, how old
Russian.
are you? You're 19, right?
Sorry, say again?
You're 19, right?
I'm gonna be 21 in a few days, actually.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You better get the drink on.
I'm not drinking.
That's a good idea, actually.
I'm not drinking. It's so, I hate drinking so much. It's actually like my view of drinking is so skewed in a way of like being horrible that I'm a buzzkill at parties.
I mean, it's scary and it tastes bad,
Chris,
kind of like the
stay
moral
where you are.
choices of the government. I need to stop getting political in your videos.
No, I'm loving it. I'm loving it so much. Yeah, it's kind of it's surreal that I'm turning 21, but it's like I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get really sassy on that day because I'm literally just gonna be like, look what I'm drinking. It's gonna be like my Diet Coke. Yeah.
Oh, I cannot wait. Please make a whole Snapchat story about it.
You know,
I didn't mean that sarcastically either. I meant that
I dropped it.
in a funny way.
like diet, like
Wait, oh, thank you.
I'm going hard and like just pouring Cheetos down my throat, like like the most hardcore thing that I'm doing that day is I'm gonna be eating a dish called bubbly shrimp, in which it's like shrimp in like a little tin pan that have like garlic sauce and lots of cheese. That's as hardcore as I'm going right now.
That sounds like a good time. Also, when did boats in Minecraft stop sucking?
This is amazing, right? I love
Recently,
yeah.
actually.
Oof, this is good.
I have no idea where I'm going, honestly, guys. So just bear with us.
Not all who
That's
wander
okay.
are lost. I'm a Walmart frame filler.
What?
Sorry, that was a joke that didn't work. You know how you're in Walmart sometimes and you look at the frames?
No.
Pretend you're in Walmart
All
and you're
right.
looking at the frames.
I already picture it right now. It smells really bad.
You know how, like, when things sell you frames, it, like, has, like, a little thing, like, in the frame to, like, fill it?
Yes.
That you're not just looking at, but it's, like, a little, like, sometimes, like, a picture of, like, a stock baby or something like that.
I can't. Yeah, go, you keep going. I have something to say after that.
Wait, I don't know how to get out.
Shift and then just hit your butt a few times.
And it doesn't break into sticks. Don't worry.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Oh, thank God.
Real quick on the picture front, I actually have like a 6 picture like put together like frames of pictures. And I have 5 pictures of me and my family, and one dog
Of
with
a Minecraft pig? What?
a dog with a birthday hat that I've never met before as a stock photo. That's still
I
in there.
love that.
I have not. I'll make sure to take a picture and send it, or I'll try to remember to put it into this video. But
Thank you.
that is why is everything around us desert? I just realized this now. Why
know.
is we've discovered maybe like one other biome in this whole fucking playthrough so far, and
This
now
is
it's the
gross.
jungle. Yeah, I'm
Also,
like,
I brought the Minecraft pig. For people who don't know, Chris played the Telltale Minecraft game. And
I still do. It's sad. It's so pathetic.
I
can
didn't know that there was a season 2 or possibly 3. I'm not updated. I watched your playthrough on the first one. I thought it was bopping. And so
I love it. I love it.
so I recall you having a photo of a Minecraft pig somewhere either on your person or in your room.
Yes.
May or may not have been framed, but I
Yeah.
definitely recall there being a picture of one.
I did that on purpose. It was for a skit. It was for the skit after.
Oh, I remember the
Yeah,
skit.
yeah. No, well, no. Just for people who don't know, there was a scene. Spoiler alert. There's a scene in Minecraft Story Mode where your main companion Ruben dies, and he's a pig, and so I lose my shit over it, like for real, because I'm like, I'm very against like them just randomly killing off pets when I don't feel like it's justified. So I was really like, I was especially mad because it's like a children's game, so I was like really fucked up to do. But so I decided to really play off of that emotion and do a whole skit on it, and part of that skit was me sitting pretending to eat cereal and then looking at a photo frame of a bunch of pictures of my character and and Ruben, and then my favorite I think was like this weird 80s photo that I found and just photoshopped my face and then like a Minecraft pig on. That was like my favorite one that I found that I was able to make out of all of
Did
it.
you
But
save that?
oh yeah, it's on my
Good.
computer. It
Hey,
is.
send it to me.
I will
when
absolutely.
you get the chance.
Yeah, I have.
Hey, Gigi,
We're
I need
not
food.
going in a circle, are we?
I don't know. I'm just
Here,
walking.
Coco.
I'm just
Thank you.
I'm enjoying the conversation, so I'm just walking at this point.
Anyways, where I was getting at with my story.
Yes.
So sometimes I have filler photos. So like sometimes it's pictures of dogs with birthday hats or babies you don't recognize, such as your own. And sometimes it's like quotes, but it's like the most overused Pinterest quotes like in the world. And one of them, usually accompanied by Tinkerbell, says, "Not all who wander are lost," or something like that. That was the joke I was trying to make, because you were
Oh.
like, "I don't know where I'm going," and I was like, "Not all who wander are lost." That was supposed to be funny, but that,
we got it now. We got it.
it took too long of an explanation.
It's okay. Oh my god. Yeah.
Also, I'm sorry, I also told another lie. I've only been to Walmart once in my life, but Walmart was the most generic store I can possibly think of.
Why do you keep lying to us?
So I want people to think I'm a hardcore kid who goes to Walmart.
Trust me, you're in a Minecraft Let's Play video. You're not as hardcore as you think.
I thought we were going.
Are you implying that people who
Oh shit! What the hell?
end up in Minecraft Let's Plays who I can't take it seriously. Are you implying that people who end up in Minecraft Let's Plays who go to Walmart often are not hardcore?
Yes. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm
That's
That's
saying.
good to know. I
There's
almost
a skeleton. Careful.
I'm definitely not hardcore. I cried like last week because my teacher patted me on the shoulder.
You know what though? That's it's an appreciation for the scholars in your life.
I asked
Excuse
I
me.
asked the question in broken sign language, and he like actually taught me stuff. And then I was like, "Thank you." I didn't say that because he's deaf. I signed it, but like I can't sign and have my mic pick it up. So I have, anyways. He patted me on the shoulder in almost a good job sport sort of way. And I walked out of the classroom and I got maybe 2 paces away and I just started crying.
Oh,
So if that's proof that I'm not hardcore, I don't know what is.
Yeah, well, it's okay. I mean, hey, being hardcore in life is a little overrated in my opinion.
I also don't think I'm hardcore because I remember a time when a punk guy on meth fell in love with me on the K line.
what?
Wow. Okay, so that's a lot to break down. Can we just take a moment? Okay, so what's a K line?
It's the K train for Muni.
Not
in San
Oh,
Francisco.
okay, all right.
Public transport.
That
Yes.
makes sense. Yeah, we have that with the Penn Station and all that.
I've been wanting to tell you this story for a while,
Okay.
and I wanted to break it in naturally into this Let's Play, but I don't think anything
No,
we
go.
would
You
say.
got it. You got my attention. Let's do this.
I don't think anything we could say could break in that story naturally, so I think I just have to say it. So, I was on my way to class. Prince, you can only sleep at night.
I know. I'm looking around as all of us are just punching our beds, waiting for it to be night silently.
So,
oh my god.
I was on the train to class, the same one I cried. Like, I think it was the same day. I was probably very overwhelmed. Same day I cried when my teacher patted me on the shoulder. I think I was overwhelmed from this encounter, but I have quite a bit of a ride to my campus. It's maybe like 40 minutes or so. And so I got on the train and there's this guy who is passed out holding a Ross bag
Ooh.
with dirty plaid pants and a leather jacket and long hair, and I'm like, that's the kind of person I'll sit near, not next to.
Near,
Wasn't about to die.
just to see what's this
also,
guy's
like,
about.
It was a situation where like not every seat was filled, but like enough to where like the
Watch out over
only
here for the lava.
seat,
Got it.
the only seat that was open was like one where I wouldn't have to
Wait.
sit next to anyone. I was like,
Chris,
I don't feel like
wanna see
sitting
if
next to
it's
anyone. Ooh. I was like, I don't want to sit next to anyone, so I'm just gonna sit near this guy. It's a worthwhile compromise. It wasn't.
I would
Hey.
figure.
Ooh.
I like this. He may not have been on meth, but he was on some sort of drug.
Which is,
Um,
always good,
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with drugs because I'm not very hardcore. But
Which is something that we have established, yes.
yes, but he was on it. So he was passed out, and I wasn't gonna think much of it because I was like, people pass out on the train. I've passed out on the train before, not because I'm cool and party, but because I was half asleep going to class. So I've passed out on the train before. I wasn't gonna pass any judgment on the guy. Other than the plaid pants. I know we're both punk here, buddy, but it's not the 80s anymore. So I was sitting on the train,
So dumb.
and
Oh god.
I didn't realize I was wearing my jacket, which like it's still not a finished jacket. Like I'm still working on my jacket. Um, but like I don't know. He he would occasionally like wake up and look around and like fall back asleep. But it wasn't like
That's
like
me in
a
classes sometimes, to be honest.
yeah. But unlike you and I, it wasn't a very like composed like, huh? It was more of like a
Yeah.
um, and so I at first I was just looking at this guy because I'm like, what are those pants, buddy? And he he as he started to like drift off and wake up again more and more, he would occasionally look at me, and I was like, I'm probably the only constant here. And so I was starting to get concerned for him because he was doing this thing where he would start to like fall forward as he was falling asleep. And because I'm always scared, I was terribly afraid that he was going to fall asleep and fall forward and smash his head into the floor.
Oh.
Like, because I've seen that happen with people on drugs before. I was just scared he wouldn't be able to be upright. So I was just looking at him with utter concern for a good portion of the train ride. And so every time he would wake up, he would see me looking afraid. And so
Wait, where's Coco?
here's the thing.
Oh, jeez.
Did we lose you? Oh no.
I got a little into the story because I was trying
Alright.
to count everything. And
Alright, so we'll get you over here in the next episode. We're gonna leave it your story on a cliffhanger.
yeah.
What's gonna happen next in this weird, I'm pretty sure homeless person story? Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Coco. This has been a pleasure. We'll be back with episode 2 of Coco's story time. Be good to one another, be kind to one another, and I'll see you guys next time.
Don't look
Bye-bye.
up the Editor's Cookbook. Don't look it up. Don't look it up.